What's that?
About how the society deal with smash and grab.
Smash and
You had
grab. Oh,
mentioned it
okay. Oh,
before.
nice.
You know what I
Nice
mean?
segue. Right, right, right.
So with the smash and grab. Oh, by anyone y'all listening, y'all guys with the smash and grab, y'all got anything good? Hit up your man. Hit
Hey,
up
man,
your
hey,
man
Nike, don't be out
PL.
there. Hey, Nike, you better not be receiving stolen goods. You know, I'm gonna be looking behind you on your
No, I
scenery
know
like,
state's
where's
gonna
that
call the
gold chain
cops
come
on you,
from?
but oh yeah, I know state's gonna call the cops. But
Right, right.
the thing is, man, I don't condone it. I don't condone it, but I gotta be like, this is real, brothers, so I gotta keep it real, right? I gotta keep it 100.
Absolutely.
People out here hungry, man. People out here starving. And everybody can't get it the same way. So, if and like I said, I'm not condoning it, but I
Mm.
understand. You know what I
So,
mean? I'm not
you know,
condoning it, but I understand.
well, first of all, do you think that a lot of them are doing that to buy food to go home and feed their kids? Do you think that's why a lot of them are doing it?
Some of them are. Some of them are.
Some
They're
of them
using
are.
part of that money to eat and
Some of
have
them
their
are.
family eat. Yeah, some of them
But
are.
Nike, but you know what
And
though?
then
See,
some
but
of
you know
them
what, the
going
Nike?
buying Jordans and keeping up with the Joneses and wasting
Right,
that money.
exactly.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
So
I know about fast money. I
right.
used to
So,
get plenty of
and I
fast
was gonna
money,
say
but
that,
fast money
but
don't last. You know
the
what I'm
fast
saying?
money don't last.
Right.
And Nike, the worst part about fast money is that it's not free. It does hurt someone, and there has to be consequences for it. You know, we can't
Well, there
condone
are
it.
consequences for it if you get caught.
Right, right, right. I mean, so the rub becomes that, you know what though? I mean, I can't even sit here and say that I understand it. I do understand it, but to
I
me,
understand because oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I do understand it, Nike. But again, as I said one time before, I look at that as the easy way out. It's a cop out.
It is
It's
the
a cop
easy
out.
way out. But it is
Say it
another
again.
thing too. I said it is the easy way out. But if you don't have the tools, if you haven't been given the tools to survive in this fashion, then
Mm.
you have to survive how you can survive, right? I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out and get a job, but everybody don't have the our education system is such that a lot of our people fall through the cracks, right? Because I look at how our schools are funded and
Mm.
how their curriculums, their their suspension policies, all that type of stuff. That like there's a lot that goes into the smash and grab, right? We're looking at the end result, but there's a lot that happen. Like, okay,
To get to that point, but
in a teenager's life, right, or young 20s, whatever. There's a lot that goes on in that person's life before you get to the smash and grab. There's a lot of desperation. There's a lot of panic.
mhm.
Where am I going to get my next dollar from? You know what
but
I'm saying?
but
I'm
I
not
do.
condoning
But
it, but the thing is,
but
there's a systematic issue of why that's occurring.
but Nike. Now I look at what this other person just posted. Some are, but some are doing it for the fun. The same way, and the same applies to cats that are that are just out there. Again, like you said about fast money, there are not too many people out there, Nike. And even when we talk about the education system, you can get a job without a formal education. I see it happen all the time. So
Right, right.
even that is an excuse.
It's
Again,
not
it's
really
the
an
easy
excuse.
way out.
So you talking about look at what minimum wage is, right? And look at what the cost of
Absolutely.
living is. Inflation,
Mm.
minimum wage has not kept up with inflation for the last 30 years. So how do you compensate for taking minimum wage job and you still trying to live? Some people are
the way we
choosing
used
between
to.
some people are choosing between filling up their gas tank, to get to work, or am I going to eat and feed my kids?
You
You
know
know what
how
I'm
we used to
saying?
do it, Nike? You know what we used to do?
Well,
We had
we
2 or
used to
3 jobs.
hustle. We used to
We
hustle.
oh, you know what though?
We
Okay,
used to
I'll even go with
hustle.
that. Listen to
We
this though,
used to
Nike.
hustle. Right.
No, but listen to this though. But and you know what we did with that? We took up extra jobs, and Nike, I'll go a step further. Nowadays, you have even less of an excuse because look at what they have available to them that we didn't. If you can get you don't even have to have a car with a driver's license. You can get a car from Uber and make money that way. Are you going to get rich? No. But you know what though? If you have a job and you also driving Uber or doing something like that, you can eke out an existence. So again,
but that's the thing, Stace. See, what everybody don't want to just eke out an existence. That's the thing.
So
some people want to live, man. Some people want to
when
live.
you say you want to live,
but
what do you mean? They want to live.
Some people want to live, but they don't have the tools to do it the way they want to. You know
Well,
what I
when
mean?
you say they want to live, what do you mean? You mean like eat the food on the table?
No, I'm talking about they want to.
They want stuff.
They want stuff.
They want stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
They want stuff.
See, and well, you know what though, and that's the problem. That's the problem. So they have food, and with that being said, like if you truly fill out the paperwork and you need money or you need food, is that available to you? Yes. You have different programs. You have food stamps. You have housing vouchers. You have different things different programs that are out there to help you survive with the necessities. But the problem is we're fighting and chasing stuff.
Our media system tells our young folk that they're not good enough because they don't have this, and this.
True.
And a lot of people, they subscribe to that. Like if I don't have the latest and greatest gear that's out, man, I'm if I'm not balling, what am I? I'm a sucker, right?
Well, that's the bigger problem.
Like that. Huh?
That's the bigger problem. So in other words, like, so in other words, they're chasing stuff. So instead of working, now look what this person said. That's what working at Walmart or whatever to make ends meet, and they're right. So if you want more things, you have to work more hours. But to go and take from someone else, no, that's not right. What if somebody ran up in your crib and took
right.
it to
it's
you?
Not, like I said, I don't condone
you did say you didn't condone it. I got that.
I don't condone that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, for one, these jewelry stores that got these diamonds, all this shit, they insured. They're not losing out.
True.
They're not losing.
True. No, but Nike, you know what?
I don't. So in that way, I don't feel sorry for them.
But you know what, Nike? But that's not always true. Because listen to this though. Simply the fact that you have insurance doesn't mean that your business is making money. If that were the case, any jewelry stores, they would never go out of business. And they do all the time because, they might make more off of each sale, but their expenses are higher and they sell less product.
That ain't got nothing to that has nothing to do with the smash and grab. That's on them. If they're not making money, that's their problem.
But you just said though, it's insured and they're making money, therefore you don't feel sorry for them. And my thing
is they're not losing money because they're insured.
No, but you do, Nike. You do lose money because again, if you have these businesses aren't living on an 80% profit. They're not. A lot of them are living on real slim margins. So any loss, and the insurance is not going to fully give them replace everything. And then after that, if they put a claim in, now the insurance rates are going up. So now you need to sell more in order to keep your doors open. So simply because a business is in business, it doesn't automatically mean that they're making money. So when they run up in Macy's and steal all the fancy things and the high ticket items because it's Macy's and that bag is expensive, yeah, but the margins of retail margins are slim. are
Do
very
you think?
slim.
Do you think making a Macy's missing those pocketbooks?
Absolutely.
I don't
You
feel
feel
sorry
that.
for. I don't feel sorry for Macy's. Not even a single
See,
iota.
but Nike again,
I
but see,
don't,
but Nike,
because
but you know
they
what the trickle
look,
down
man.
is? But Nike, that's why. But remember, Nike, remember during the pandemic, they started doing this during the pandemic. They were going up in the drugstores taking stuff. And you remember what did the drugstore start doing in the hood? They start closing early. Who does that hurt? That hurts us. You know what I mean? If my
I get
neighborhood
that part.
store,
I get that
if my
part.
neighborhood store realizes that they keep losing money because people are walking in and walking out with things, I can't put my hands on them because of
Right.
insurance. So now I have to close early or close
All
altogether.
right. So what is the solution? Like we see what the problem is, right? What's the
Right.
solution?
But you know what though? But that's where we started. I mean, how do you handle it? You know,
I
is
tell you
is it
exactly
is
how
it
we handle it. We have to
okay? Go ahead.
change these guys' lives, man. We have to give them hope. We have to give them good paying jobs. We have to give them a way forward. We got to give them, opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We have to give them a chance. You
Now,
get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nobody's gonna
Like,
deny. No one's gonna disagree with that. Absolutely, absolutely. But we have an immediate issue, and one of the
had
reasons
an
they
immediate issue.
say it again.
We've been had an immediate issue.
I mean, I'm talking about as far as smash and grab.
That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, that guy that doing the smash and grab, he didn't just start. He didn't just walk from his house one day and say, you know what, I think I'm gonna do a smash and grab today. No, there was a lot of circumstances that led up to this dude having first of all, having the desperation to even do that, to risk going to jail for however many years to even try to pull that off. Like that shows a lot of desperation.
See, I you know at night, I would bet, and of course, neither one of us are there, so we don't know. I would bet that what we said earlier, that it has more to do with them chasing things than out of desperation because they need something to eat. I would bet.
They do. That needs to be changed as well. That needs to, like I'm saying, that needs to be the whole structure of the thing needs to be changed, because we're losing our young people at the rate where we're gonna mess around and our future is gonna be fucked. You know what I'm saying? Because if we keep letting smash and grab go, or don't fix we got to fix the root of the issue. We only see the end result. We only see the fallout. We have to have to fix what's wrong internally.
Listen, agree. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. But one of the biggest problems that I see right now is retention. There are jobs out there. As a whole, also salaries. There was one I saw, but I couldn't read it, so I wasn't sure if we should put it up or not. So take a look at it tonight to see if we want to put this one right here. I'm gonna take it back down, just in case it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's a troll. Example? You said that's a good example?
I said no. What did it say? To be a good example? Which one? Which one you talking about?
I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I'm gonna take it down because I can't read it, so I can't. I don't know if it's a troll or not.
Put your glasses
I'm gonna take it down.
Man. Stop playing. You about like Shice out here.
Listen, but Nike, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Is that what you're talking about?
Say it again.
You said put the comment up. True, but
this one here, I couldn't. That one. You
see everything. It all breaks down in front of you. The essence, the air itself, a complex design pulled into the void. You gain momentum, lock forward, only slowing to
I don't know what that
seems.
You know what that means?
Hey, I want some of that shit you smoking, son.
Yo, I think I saw the word momentum in there. I'm like, momentum.
Give me some of that shit.
Yo,
some of that shit right there.
Hydro hose. Hydro hose. All right. Okay, we're gonna let that one slide too. Unless you must have click on the link and get on.
Yeah,
somebody said stop making all these babies to try to provide. Ink out of existence. But one of the biggest problems we have now, Nike, the jobs are out there. Now,
Right.
are there jobs that you're going to get rich in? No, but there are opportunities to start,
Right.
and we
Here's
have to
another thing,
start
Stace.
somewhere. Say
Here's
it again.
another thing. Here's another thing. A lot of our young people, due to no fault of their own, some is their fault, but I tend to give my young folks the benefit of the doubt because I was out there like that. So the thing is, there has to be a way to give them a way forward, give them a self-confidence. You know what I mean? And then another thing is too, when you go to fill out a job application, how come it says how come on the application it has to say, are you white? Are you black? Are you Hispanic? What does that matter? If you're able to do the job, why does that even matter?
Well, some of it is because
Yeah, no. Have you been convicted of a crime? You know, what's this? What's that? I get that part if you're in like, you know, finance, or if you're in, you know, something,
right,
but not on applications. That's just a regular job. Like, who cares?
Well, actually, sometimes they keep that information for statistics, because if some of them get money from the government, which a lot of businesses do, they say you have to have a certain amount of minorities, a certain amount of women, a certain amount of name it, employed there in order to qualify for these programs. So some of it is for statistical purposes. And I'll say this, Nike, even as it relates to asking about people that have been convicted of a crime, a lot of companies, other than the ones that you mentioned, like finance or something where you might have access to sensitive data, a lot of those are no longer asking or no longer denying people that have had previous records. A lot of them are doing that. A lot of them are doing that now. You know, so again, the jobs are out there. You know,
It is jobs out there. It is jobs out there. I'm not saying it's not. There's plenty jobs out there.
It's hard to keep some of them. It's hard to keep people employed. They come, they work a couple weeks, just stop coming. I mean, it won't call, won't do anything.
And I'll tell you why that is. That's because a lot of our young folks have never seen what a work ethic is.
Now I can see that. I can see that.
You understand? So
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
It's way
complex.
more than just a simple, you know. There's a lot of, I can tell you why all day this stuff happens, but the thing is, we need to find solutions. Like us just talking about why, it kind of like we like it's all it. So, and I think that's what the young people think as well. We just, it's all talk. Like ain't nobody doing nothing. It's all talk.
I disagree with that totally, because as you just said though, there are those of us saying, come on over here, I'm gonna hire you, keep this job. So no, people are doing stuff as we, you know, there are people out there, which is a good lead in. There are people out there on the streets every day saying, come on and vote. Young man, come on, I need you to vote. You know, so that we could put these people in place to help change the system.